Hi everyone, it's me again. I'm just calling to talk to you, calling you out. Just calling to talk to you about diet. Diet is such a funny word because everyone thinks they have to be on a diet or you are on a diet when you talk about diet. But that's not what it means. Diet is just how you eat, basically. Basically, I'm just going to clarify again that I am actually not on a diet. The only thing I've done is make better food choices for myself, use portion control, just use less, eat in less portions, increase my water intake, my vegetable intake, and made sure I eat at least 1 to 2 pieces of fruit a day. That's all I've done. And to be fair, I can't be on a diet. Yep, I used the air quotes. I did that. I can't be on that kind of diet anyway. I'm a breastfeeding mother, and if I want to continue making milk that's going to help my son, I can't diet. You're supposed to take in at least 300 more calories a day if you're a breastfeeding mother, and 300 to 500 more calories a day if you're pregnant. So making better food choices is the way to accomplish this without gaining too much weight while you're pregnant and getting too much fat from being pregnant. Though don't go crazy if you're pregnant. Just enjoy being pregnant. That's what I would suggest, since I've been pregnant and I also have my pre and postnatal personal training. Okay, so basically some other choices you can make. Instead of white rice, use brown whole grain rice. Instead of white bread, use whole grain bread or multi-grain bread. Or, take out some of the bread. Some people make they have way too much bread anyway, to be honest. If you were to cut down to 1 piece of bread a day or 2 pieces of bread a day, I think you're going to see a major difference anyway right away. Upping your protein content for breastfeeding mothers is what you're supposed to do for breastfeeding mothers. But upping your protein content for everyone else is not always a bad idea either. To be fair, if you're going to go on a protein-based diet, I would check a protein-based diet in your body type, because different body types handle different diets differently. I feel like Austin Powers when I do things like that. There's some body types that will lose weight on a carbohydrate-based diet. There are some body types that will lose weight on a protein-based diet. I just decided that if I was going to have carbohydrates, they needed to be complex carbohydrates. That's things like porridge, brown rice, like I said before. It releases the energy slower through your body and it makes you feel fuller longer. So those are some other things. Some proteins I eat that I like, I add lentils to soups, because the thing is when you blend it, you don't know they're in there anyway. So if you don't like lentils, and I would suggest red lentils, because I do find that they taste less they're lighter than green lentils. But, the green lentils are great when you're making Mexican food. They're wonderful for things like that, and chilies and things like that. So those are the differences for me. I try to eat fruit 1 or 2 a day, like I said, and lots of vegetables. And if you can eat vegetables raw, that is healthier for you. And also think multicolored plate. The more colors like the rainbow, the more vitamins you're getting naturally. So basically that's all I had to say today, but I just wanted to clarify, you don't have to go crazy on a diet. Let's talk about activities real quick before I leave too. Activities you can do. There's so many. I mean, just getting active in itself can help you lose weight. If you've just not been active before, start something new. Join a club. I'm not saying like a health club. I'm saying like a club sport. If there's softball games, football games, American football games, or, teams out there and they're doing club sports, join. It gives you something to do, gets you out of the house, and it kind of gets work away from you. Then you're done, you come home, you're in a great mood for your family, and that's probably how they'd rather see you anyway. I mean, that's how my family would rather see me, happy. I mean, I was working 40 hours a week, sometimes a little more, and I just, by the time I got home, I was exhausted, and that's kind of when I changed and went back to personal training. I'm a dance teacher as well because I was a dancer for so long. So the thing is, like, it is so easy to stop being active. But for some odd reason, joining a club or getting started like that is harder for people. But if you find something that interests you, it'll make your lifestyle change so much easier, because really it has to be something you like. Going and sweating it out in a class might not be your thing, but on the other hand, I know some people who love classes. I'm one of them. I love doing classes, teaching classes, and being part of classes. I think they're more fun. You meet more people. You know, it's a group kind of effort. And sometimes you get classes where people are so supportive of each other and they really help each other out. That's another way of just getting more active and losing weight. Another thing you can do is go to the gym. If you like that, if you want to be alone, you know, you can get lost in your running or lifting weights. That's another good way of losing weight. Basically, just getting more active, changing your diet for the better, you're going to see results. And that's something that people don't want me to say to you, because that puts personal trainers out. But the thing is, if you find a good personal trainer, they'll find something that you enjoy that makes working out more fun for you. There's spinning, there's all sorts of things. So take a look, Google your postcode and whatever interests you, and see if they have it. You can also go on hikes, on walks. There's all sorts of things you can do. And that's basically what I've done. I've just tried to get a lot more active. I said I was going to try and work out 4 hours a day. Well, part of that is taking my dog and my son for a walk, you know. That's like a good hour to 2 hours, what I've been doing lately. I carry my son when I can, because that's better for me to lose weight. There's all sorts of things you can do. Just think, what can I do to make this a little more difficult or get better results? I really hope my rambling helped today. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Thanks, guys.